We begin with this story. Rochester Public Schools is proposing an estimated $194 million operating tax levy for this coming November election. It would last 10 years, more than 10 years. The school district says it's to avoid closing schools and increasing class sizes. But this referendum would come at the cost, of course, of taxpayers. KIMT News 3's Brandon Cote is joining us live now from the school district's Edison building, where they have many of their meetings. Brandon, the $10 million technology referendum, we remember, failed last year. And now the school district is asking for almost double that amount this time around. So tell us more. How is RPS justifying this?
Yeah, Cammie. So RPS says that technology referendum was dedicated to advancing the school district further into the digital era. Now, for this year's referendum, it is all for helping the school district become more financially stable. So RPS is asking for about $19.4 million every year for the next decade, but some in the community disagree with it.
Last year, you were facing a deficit. Why wouldn't you just ask for what you needed rather than a technology referendum back then?
Well, at the time, we, first of all, a lot of things that did happen in the legislative session in 2023, like funding the general fund for inflationary increases, had not happened when we had to make the decision. So a lot has changed.
Pekel says he heard the voters loud and clear.
People said, technology wasn't working for me, and I think you really should focus on what it's going to take to put the district on solid financial footing.
Opposers like Say No to the Taxman say the total cost after 10 years will far surpass $194 million. The group shared a statement with me saying, in partial quote, "If it passes, the real price tag approaches $500 million. How? Just shy of $20 million annually for 10 years with upward inflation increases." However, Pekel says it's an investment into Rochester.
I understand the need to keep taxes as low as we can. We have people on fixed incomes, you have working families, things like that going on. And so we have been financially conservative.
Cutting over $20 million in the past 3 years. Pekel says this referendum avoids cutting programs supporting students struggling in class and school counselors.
With an operating referendum, we can fund our core mission of teaching and learning, and that's why I think it's going to be a very different kind of campaign this year.
For an average price home in Rochester of $325,000, the technology referendum would have increased property taxes by $135 annually. Now, for this operating tax levy that you will all see on the election ballot this year, it will increase property taxes by $320 every year. Live in Rochester, Brandon Cote, KIMT News 3.
All right, there's a lot to break down here. If you are interested in learning how your property taxes would be impacted by this referendum, head to our website, KIMT.com, for a property tax calculator.